All right, y'all. Now I got a story time. I know my hair is distracting, but don't worry about it. Okay? Now I got a story time that y'all must see. Now it's about this guy went to the casino, lost $10,000, got upset with his girlfriend, assaulted her in the car, pulled over to finish assaulting her. And a guy came out to help her. He shot unalived him. A woman helped her. He shot unalived her. Then he went in there. He thought she was y'all got to watch story time. It's a 10 out of 10, okay? Now, I'm going to put her information here. She didn't finish the story, but I think she didn't finish the story because you know how y'all are. Y'all probably start criticizing and all that, so she probably just didn't start the story. But anyway, you got to see this story time. He shot her 10 times, and she was still here to tell the story. So I'm finna show y'all story time. Just read. Oh, I found them. I found the article. I found the two people that he unalived. Y'all, this a must-see story time.
Hey y'all, this is story time on when my boyfriend shot me 10 times. Okay, we went bar hopping that night. End of the night, we went to the casino. He put $10,000 on one bet. It was baccarat. So, it's one bet. You either pick one or two, player or banker. He put it on one. He put $10,000 on one. He lost. We walk into the car. We get to the car. It's silence. I ain't say nothing because you don't want to say nothing to nobody when they just lost a lot of money. So it's just silence in the car. So I just cut the music up a little bit. He turned it down. He said, "Be happy I lost my fucking money." I'm like, "Nah, babe, I ain't happy you lost your money because that's our money, shit. We got bills and shit." So I ain't say shit. We can make that shit back. All right, cool. The nigga hit me in my face. I'm like, "Fuck you hitting me for?" So he hit me. He's still driving. I prayed inside my head, like, "God, please cover me with the blood of Jesus. Surround me with your guardian angels. And please don't let nothing happen to me." So I felt like something was finna happen real bad, but I didn't know what it was gonna be. He tried to hit me again, I duck. He tried to hit me again, I duck. So he like, "Bitch, call your daddy right now. Call your daddy right now. Tell him I need $10,000 right now." So I'm like, "Fuck, call my daddy for. You lost your money. I ain't lose that money. I wasn't even buy you when you lost it. I had just walked up when you lost it." So he pulled over. He was like, "Bitch, if you don't find $10,000, I'm going to kill you. Then I'm going to go back to the house and I'm going to kill your kids." So now I'm scared as shit now. I'm like, this nigga for real. So I got my purse in my lap. I got the Bible inside my purse and I'm holding the Bible still inside my head praying. So he pull over in front of this bar. He get out the car. Come around on my side, open the door, dragging me out the car by my braids, kicking me all in my face, punching me and shit. This man walked out the cut and was like, "Don't put your hands on no female, don't do that. You beating her, stop." So he like, "Why you out?" He like, "Nigga, why you out on my motherfuckers and shit?" So dude start pulling his pants up, walking up to him, trying to fight him. I guess my ex didn't want to fight. He walked back to the car. Excuse me. He walked back to the car and got his gun. Walked out the car. Walked around. When I heard that go click, when I heard him cock it back, I get out the car, start taking flight. He shot dude up, killed him. He's shooting me all in my side on my right side. So now I'm hopping on one leg. I'm hopping on one leg. This lady, rest in peace this lady because she saved my life. She opened the door. Okay, before I finish on with my story, I would like to say rest in peace to the two people that saved my life. Because if it wasn't for them, I'd be dead right now. If it wasn't for that man that was walking up, trying to defend me, and I'm not going to say their names or nothing because I don't know how their family feel about the situation because I haven't really met them yet, but my family have met them. And I want to say I'm sorry for what happened, and I just really hope that y'all don't blame me or anything like that. And I'm happy that they saved my life, but I wish it didn't happen like that. And I want to say rest in peace to the woman as well, because if she didn't open that door for me, I'll be on the ground outside that bar dead. Okay, now back to the story. I'm walking in, hopping in on one leg, and I'm hopping on one leg. She opened the door for me. She like, "Baby, come on, run in, I got you." I run up in there, I fall. I fall under this table. This bar stool fell on my back. I'm laying in a pool of blood. My braids is over my face. Now I'm playing dead because I know he finna try to come up in there and finish me off. He walk in, I'm looking at him. When I tell y'all, This man whole eyeball was black, where like he looked like a demon. So he walking in there, he ain't even look at me to see if I was okay or shit. Like he just kept walking like he was on one. He walking, he shoot this man in the neck. I didn't even know when he shot the dude was right next to me. I was like, I don't know, I was fucked. Like I was like, what the fuck is going on? Can't believe I'm going through this. So I'm laying there in a pool of blood. I noticed I'm shot in my stomach. They say I was shot in my liver. So I'm holding it with my left hand, trying to put pressure on that so I won't bleed out. So he leave out. I see him walk out. I can hear his car pull off. Now I'm like, is anybody up in here alive? The man was like, me. Because I asked that because I ain't hear nothing else. I'm like, it's silent. I don't hear no police sirens. I don't hear nothing. I'm just like, what the So, I'm sorry, y'all. It's a lot for me to tell this story. Okay, so I'm like, you got a phone I can use? He like, no, I can't move. I'm stuck. I moved my hand over. I grabbed his phone. It was a phone right there. I don't know who phone it is. But I swiped over. I dialed 911, called the police. They came. They come in. They like DOA, DOA to the two people that's dead. So I'm like, I'm alive. Can y'all get me? I'm bleeding out. They picked me up, put me on the stretcher, put me in the ambulance, cut all my clothes off me. The man was like, do you know who did this or whatever? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me his name? I told him everything they need to know. After that, I'm like, I'm getting nervous. At first I wasn't that scared, but now I'm getting nervous because I just feel my body just like going out. So I'm like, am I finna die? Am I finna die? I know I'm shot. Part 3 of when my ex-boyfriend shot me 10 times. Okay, so now I'm in an ambulance. They cut all my clothes off of me. They asked me like, who do you know who did this to you? I'm like, yeah. I told him his name. I told him his social. I told him everything that I knew off the top of my head. Then they asked me for my information. Then I told them like he said he gonna go back and kill my kids after he tried to kill me. So my kids is at home. Can y'all please go get my kids? So after that, they stuck me with something in my arm. I was asleep. I was knocked out. I don't remember nothing else after that. But I was told that they took me to a hospital in Indiana, and then Indiana couldn't do anything to help me. So I was almost finna die. So they had to put me on a helicopter and fly me all the way to a trauma hospital in Chicago. Okay, so I woke up. My mom was right there, and she was crying, and she was just like, you know, are you okay? Do you know what happened? Do you remember? And she was just crying, and my mom don't cry. This like the first time I ever heard her cry. So I end up going back to sleep. I was out of there. So I wake up again. I can hear, but I can't open my eyes. I can't see. So I felt somebody playing with my toes or whatever. And my cousin was like, if you feel this, move or wiggle your feet. I wiggle my feet. I end up opening my eyes, and my whole family was in the room. And I just started smiling because I felt like I was at peace when I seen my family. Okay, so after that, the police end up coming up there questioning me and asking me stuff. So they told me that he wouldn't talk because he wanted to know if I was alive. Why you want to know if I'm alive before when you tried to kill me, So I told them what happened, and that was just that. They left. Now let me backtrack a little bit. After he shot me and he drove off, he called someone. I can't say their name, but he called someone and said, I just killed Sierra. They like, what? What happened? He told them like, I just killed her. I didn't mean to though. I didn't mean to shoot her or whatever. So he ended up telling her like, I got her phone and her purse in my car. Should I throw her phone out? She was like, no, just send me the address to where you at so I can come get you. So she ended up going to the police and giving the police the address or whatever. They went to the address where he was at, and they seen his car in some other lady driveway. Can't say her name either. So they get there of when my ex-boyfriend shot me 10 times. So the police go in the house, whatever, in this lady house. They go in there, he's sitting on his lady bed. They arrest him. read him his rights and arrest him. They tow his car because the crime happened, like it started in a car. So they take him to jail. Now, after they take him to jail, they go to my house. Remind me, my teenager is there and my little baby is there. And they knock on the door. Now, remind y'all, I told them last night that he said he gonna go and kill my kids. They just now going to get my baby the next day. So they knock on the door, and I'm getting this story from my mama and my kids. They knock on the door. They like, is adult here or whatever? My daughter like, no. They was like, can you call your grandma or someone so I can talk to them? So my daughter called my mother, and the police asked my kids to go in the room while they talk to my mother on the phone. So my kids just go in the room or whatever, and they call my mom. And they like, have you heard from Sierra? Have you heard what happened to Sierra? My mom was like, no, what happened? It was like, she's been shot 10 times. So my mom's just like in shock right now. She just paused. And he was like, can you send someone to get the kids or whatever? So my mom sent my cousin to get my kids from the house. My kids are crying. They walking back and forth. My little baby, she's just like, should I grab mommy's stuff? Is mommy gonna be okay? And my daughter like, just come on, let's go. Let's pack our stuff. They finna come get us. So that was my kids' very last time ever being in that house. So my mom felt something had already happened because my whole family was already at my house because they said they've been checking my location. They've been calling me and, no reply. And my location was saying I was still at the casino. He had turned my phone off. So my mom said she was calling me that night, and she just felt something in her spirit like my baby not okay. So she called my cousins like, check Sierra location, see where she at. It's saying I'm still at the casino. I'm not at the casino. Whole time, my mama was at the casino with me that night, and I didn't even know that she was there. So I wish I would have known she was there because I would have stayed with my mama and not even left with him. So the police tell, my mama and them what happened, and my brother just get the reacting. Like, I knew it. I knew this nigga was, doing this and that to her. And my whole family just reacting. They going crazy. And it's just a crazy situation. So now I'm in the hospital. I didn't even know that I got shot. Part 5 of when my ex-boyfriend shot me 10 times. So I'm laying in a hospital bed, and I can't move. I can't move my legs. I can't move my hands. I can't move my arms. I barely can move my neck. So my stepdad like, you got shot 10 times. I said, what? So I asked the doctor, I'm like, excuse me, how many times I got shot? She said, you got shot 10 times. I said, where did I get shot at? Because I see my whole body gets wrapped up everywhere. So I'm like, where did I get shot at? So I'm steady trying to move and get up because I'm like, nah, it ain't happen like this. I pull the blanket back, the little hospital cover, and I pull it back, and I'm like, I look at my stomach, I start crying because my stomach was so beautiful. I didn't have no stretch marks. I didn't have nothing. All I see is staples going down from right here all the way down. And I'm like, she like, you got shot in your liver. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, can I have kids again? Or, she was like, we'll get back to you on that. I'm like, okay. So now I'm just sitting there so angry and upset, and I'm just laying there and crying and crying and crying. So he shot me in my liver. He shot me like 3 times in my butt. He shot me in my hip. He shot me in 2 times in my arm. Like, I just discovered some more times I got shot recently because I'm looking in the mirror at my body and seeing like holes or whatever. So now I have a rod in my leg from my hip to my knee. And I have screws on the side of my hip. And I have a rod from my shoulder to my elbow. Y'all, let me tell y'all, that made me so depressed and so angry and so like I just felt like I was never gonna be the same again. And I still think I'm not even the same again because my body is just not the same no more. It took me a long time to learn how to. No, it didn't. I'm lying. It didn't take me a long time to learn to walk. I snapped back real quick, but it felt like a long time because I was in so much pain. Now I stayed in the hospital for about 2 weeks, and then after that, they sent me to this nice rehab, Shirley Ryan, downtown Chicago. Very nice. They treated me so good, and they was forcing me to walk. I used to cry every day because they would wake me up early in the morning every freaking day, and I have to go